Parental alienating behaviors, PABs. These are strategies used to harm or destroy the relationship between a child and a parental figure. So the alienated parent, aka the targeted parent. And these behaviors are typically enacted by one parental figure, the alienating parent. So the alienating parent is the parent who's actually keeping the child away from the other parent. And the parent who's separated from the child is the alienated parent. This actually looks amazing. Looks amazing. You know what? If Abu Turab is listening, I actually got some ideas from your videos, bro. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take a few shots like you do. Inshallah, then what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just gonna have a sit down, inshallah, and start talking about why I'm really making these videos. You know what? Imagine having a wedding here. I'm joking, man. Simple weddings are better. The ones that are just, you know, just a nikah, little small gathering. That's more blessed. Let's get the laptop out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope everybody's well. This is Project Justice, and inshallah I will be releasing series of videos for people out there to help them with coping with separation from their children, separation from family members unjustly, to grab everyone's attention. Of course, you have to come to fancy places like this, but luckily for me, I was in a conference today in relation to my work, so I thought, you know what, I will use this and take advantage, inshallah. All right, guys, I've never read these books behind me, just looks fancy and nancy, all right? Right now, I want everybody, of course, to make dua for the people in Palestine, for the people in Gaza, in Syria, Yemen. You know, make dua for the Muslim Ummah. I'm an advocate for fathers out there mainly. It could be sisters as well, but I rarely come across sisters who are going through this. Fathers mainly who are going through separation from the children in an unfair way, commonly by their ex-partner or even the partner. Fathers call me asking me for support, for guidance, mainly how to cope with it actually. So there are many things that I won't be able to share. So I'm always going to speak about it like we speak about it in the NHS. For example, when we discuss patients, we would not reveal the name, and we will say, for example, patient X, 70 years old, came with abdominal bloating and diarrhea. You know, you get the point. I'm going to make sure all cases remain anonymous, but what I present to you is real life situations, and I hope you guys can understand and relate to them. I would also be releasing a series of videos, like reconstructions of the things that brothers have been going through in real life, specifically being separated from their child. So these videos are, you know, it's for your entertainment and also for you to learn. I understand that, you know, if there's no entertainment, sometimes people get bored. So these videos, look out for them. They're coming very soon. It will be realistic videos, things that actually really happen to other people. And I am their advocate. I'm here to support them. So first and foremost, what is parental alienation? I'm going to cut the video here because I need to load up the laptop, and I'm going to talk to you guys shortly. Parental alienating behaviors, PABs, are strategies used to harm or destroy the relationship between a child and a parental figure. The alienated parent, aka the targeted parent, typically enacted by one parental figure, the alienating parent, against another. But alienators can also be extended family members or third parties. For example, if a woman is keeping the child away from her husband or her ex-partner, She may use her family members to support her in that, and they also to collectively make it very difficult for the father to see that child. These are the collective members, third-party members, in fact, that support these harmful acts, which is deadly in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The outcome of parental PABs is called parental alienation, which is a psychological condition in which a child allies themselves strongly with the alienating or preferred parent and rejects a relationship with the alienated parent, which is quite sad, is favoring the parent who's keeping him or her away from her other or his other parent. Why? Because it's, as kids, you kind of go where you've lived, you go where you've been taught, you follow where you've been kept warm. So, and if you don't know your other parent, of course, you're not going to know about the other parent, you're not going to want to go that way. Let's talk about men who experience, number one, separation, who experience divorce, and who experience parental alienation. They are 1,500%, not 100, not 90, not 80, 1,500% more likely to kill themselves. In a society where 4 out of 5 suicides are male, the majority of whom suffer from the same injustices as the ones that I've been mentioning right now.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين.
Indeed, in the surah of Joseph and his brothers, there are lessons for all who ask. Think about what Yusuf alayhi salam went through. In an unfair way, he was separated from his father by his own brothers because they were jealous of him. Think about it. Parental alienation, Yusuf alayhi salam, not that much different, is it? They both have the factor of being separated by your family member. For example, Yusuf alayhi salam, like I said, he was separated by his brothers. They separated him from Yusuf alayhi salam's dad and his younger brother Benjamin. They threw him into the well. Whereas you, for example, sadly, you are being separated from your beautiful daughter, your beautiful son, by who? Your spouse or your ex-partner. Whenever you feel really low in yourself and you feel like things are tearing you apart because you really miss your child, just take a step back, breathe, think about the trees, the breeze, the wind. Take your soul back to nature and then contemplate on the surah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, specifically Surah Yusuf. Because Yusuf alayhi salam, his life and the teachings in his life is for you to truly feel what he felt and then be patient with it. And also seek justice. Be patient as well as establishing justice is two parallel things that are very, very important when you're going through oppression. Yeah. So it doesn't mean you stay in a corner or crying and curled up and you just want the weather to start raining and no. Be patient from the teachings of the Quran and seek justice as you are meant to seek justice and gain your life back. So further down the surah in verse number 18, and they brought his shirt stained with false blood. So Yusuf alayhi salam's brothers, they took the shirt of Yusuf alayhi salam to the dad and they said to Yusuf alayhi salam's dad that, look, here's Yusuf's shirt. It's filled up with blood. Unfortunately, he's been devoured by a wolf. And then Yusuf alayhi salam's dad responded by saying, no, your souls must have tempted you to do something evil. And then Yusuf alayhi salam's father, he alayhi salam said, so I can only endure with beautiful patience. It is Allah's help that I seek to bear your claims. He understands that this is false, that Yusuf alayhi salam, he hasn't passed away. And imagine this patient, I believe it took, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it took 12 years. 12 years later, I think Yusuf alayhi salam was reunited with his dad after imprisonment, after being accused of a lot of bad bad things which you went through. So brothers, and sisters who are going through separation from your child, think about Yaqub alayhi salam, think about Yusuf alayhi salam, and think about the reward behind it. So, with beautiful patience, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you in his beautiful way. I won't be able to describe to you. So I know a lot of brothers that I spoke to who are dealing with separation from their child. Surah Yusuf resonates a lot with them, and I hope that it helps you endure patience. It helps you take a break, take a step back from everything, and rationalize your mind and speak very fluently in order to gain access to your child again. So cozy. For those of you who want to come here, it's called the Vera Wokefield Estate. It's in Reading. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure how the rooms are, so you guys might want to do your own research. But yeah, I'm out. Ya Allah, if my daughter was here, she would be dying right now out of fear. Alright guys, that's my taxi waiting for me. No way, can't afford that, mate. Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. Remember guys, I said, take time out whenever you feel pain of not seeing your daughter, not seeing your son. Inshallah, rest next to a tree. And just like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made dua when he rested after being, after getting hurt by the people of Ta'if, he said this beautiful dua, and I'm going to put it on this video. Read that dua, because trust me, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went through the most hardship, and he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the most patient, and he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the best of examples. So, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayh. Guys, look, the car's moving. Ya Allah. I figured it out, guys. You're reversing. Yeah, it's reversing. And to put the handbrake on, you have to press it really hard, which I did. But the thing is, how am I going to put it back to where it was? Guys, I'm pushing with my strength. Alhamdulillah, Jim. Thank you, buddy. Gas me up. Oh, thank you.